Woo! What's up, YouTube? Thanks for being here. James Hoff, licensed realtor in Southern California, also the host and founder of RERAW, the No Fluff, No BS podcast and education resource for agents and other industry professionals looking to up their game, and that looks like you today. And the topic of these videos is, how are we going to survive this crazy pandemic? Look, we've got a virus that has to be contained, and we've got to make sure that we're taking appropriate precautions. I know some of you are ripping me because I swear to God, I touch my face in every video. Don't worry, I got my hand sanitizer. Just chill out. And I'm not touching anybody else in here. I'm like contained in this room all by myself. So anyway, but I got my sanitizer, best practices, right? So, but listen, we're all navigating this crazy space, and we got a virus that has to be contained, and we're just talking about best practices on these videos and discussing ways that you can still navigate your real estate business and hopefully reduce, if not completely eliminate, a negative impact on your income because you're just out there making it rain no matter what. All right? We're talking about open houses. There's a few open house videos, so if you haven't seen them all, look for the suggestion at either the end of the video or one of these cards in here with the tips that may pop up in one of these corners. I don't know where it is, or down below somewhere. There's probably a link in the comments too, or the description. But we're talking about open houses specifically right now because that is one of the most common strategies deployed for our listings and for lead generation techniques. It's inexpensive, if not free. Excuse me, and it gives us a great opportunity to be face-to-face, which poses a few problems when we're trying to contain a virus and not be overly face-to-face, right? So we're going to talk about that in 2 seconds. Really quick, if you're not part of it already, I have a free texting community you can join, free texting community that you can join. Add yourself to my contacts by texting 949-216-5448. You just have to pay whatever your provider charges you for text messages, but it's totally free otherwise. I make the investment, not you. So 949-216-5448, and I'm doing a lot of one-on-one engagement and interaction in that community, but also giving broad announcements, announcing new content and videos, encouragement, motivation, all that stuff. So we'd love to have you as part of that. So let's talk about open houses. Let's talk about a video, a more virtual open house. One of the other videos I talked about a more traditional approach that you could take, and there is another way to do a virtual open house. But guess what? This handy dandy thing called a cell phone. God, I hope you have a smartphone. If you don't, then you need to go get a smartphone. You probably have to order it online because I think even like Apple talked about maybe they're closing their stores for a little while as a way to try to help get rid of this crazy thing that's going around. But guys, your cell phone's incredible. It's an absolutely incredible resource, and guess what? You don't even have to do a Facebook Live or any kind of live video on here. You can go and do a video and then come back and post it later. So let's talk about a few things. First and foremost, with a weak Wi-Fi signal, I do not recommend doing any live video with your phone. Why? Because the feed is going to be choppy. Both the video and audio feed can and potentially will be choppy, and it can freeze up. It'll be crazy, and like it just gets annoying. Also, sometimes the quality of the video decreases. So instead of getting that nice clean like 720 or 1080p, you wind up with like, I don't know, like 360 ADP. It's like, is that 80p? No, I'm saying that wrong. 1080p. 360 resolution, pixels, whatever it is. I don't know. Anyway, I'm saying it wrong. Jesus. It's crazy. I don't have the virus, I promise. I'm just a nut job. But I'm not editing this video because, you know what, as a sidebar really quick, when you're doing videos for your open houses and stuff, it's totally cool if you're just human and you're like, you show your weird side and just be normal, right? Like, be comfortable in your skin. As my wife says, wear your lumberjack shirt. Anyway, all right, so let's get back to it. So you're going to make sure that if you are going to do a virtual open house, that you have a good Wi-Fi connection if you want to go live, okay? If you don't want to go live, it's totally fine. But what you can do is pop on your phone and you can open up the camera app, and I would recommend, I'll show you some of this, like I'll just record it on my phone. But what you can do is open up that camera app and you can hold it vertically like this, right? So you can hold it vertically. Hey guys, what's going on? James here from Agent Inc. I wanted to show you the open house that I'm at today, but because there's a bunch of craziness going around. We've got this coronavirus pandemic happening. I wanted to be respectful and not beg all of you to show up at the house today. And I just wanted to give you an opportunity to visit it virtually. What's good for you is you can stay lazy on your couch and keep eating that popcorn. And I'm just going to give you a quick walk around. Follow me. And we go like this, right? And I could turn my camera around also and show everybody that way. But if I do vertical, just know they get to see a lot less. I'm going to stop that. The other thing you could do is turn it sideways, right? And what's cool about this, if you look, I mean, you probably can't see it as well. There you are. Hey, hello, people watching yourselves. If I do it like this, now I can show a lot of the room this way, and I can talk about what's behind me, and I can still stay on the side of the screen over there, right? You just want to be looking over here at where your camera is, so that it's not like a weird thing. And I kind of do this weird claw. I know I'm getting really specific, but I do this weird claw thing. So I have these two fingers are back behind. These two fingers are back behind the camera like this, right? And then I grip it with my pointer finger and my pinky, okay? So that's kind of cool. Anyway, so then it's the same kind of thing. Hey guys, what's up? It's James with Agent Inc. I'm at an open house at Sample Street. Listen, I wanted to show you a couple of things at this house. I know we've had a lot of craziness going on, but I've got some friendly visitors on my camera here. Look, it's the office. Look, there's a plant. Look over there's a beautiful chair. Where is it? That way, right? So it's kind of cool because, I'll turn this off now, but it's kind of cool because you can use this as an opportunity to video and literally, oh my God, look at this. All right, look, I'm literally, this is like live right now. I'm literally getting a message right now. Look at that. It says, so I picked up a buyer and seller at an open house last week. I got them under contract for a new home, and I've spent time and money trying to list their home. Here's my dilemma. Now, I just think about this. We're just talking about open houses right now. Now, we'll see what the dilemma is. Maybe it's terrible, but we'll navigate that. Guys, here's the thing. Video's a really, really powerful deal. And what I would recommend is that you talk to the video as if you're just talking. Talk to your phone, talk through your phone, right? I'm looking at this camera right here, okay, that you saw, and I'm talking to it as if I'm talking directly to you, because you are the one that I'm trying to reach with this message. You're the one that I'm training. You're the one that I'm masterminding with, right? We got that connection, and that's a good thing. So I want to encourage you to talk through your camera to the person on the other side of it and just take them on a tour of the home. And then what you're going to do, whether you do it in iMovie or you do it on whatever Android has or you do it on your computer, you're going to take that and you can either upload it to YouTube, you could put it on your Facebook page, on your business page, you could put it on your personal timeline. If you have a Facebook group, you could post it in there. And here's what's cool. You ever heard of a watch party? Woo! We're talking commission over here. I'll leave that out of this video. So here's the thing. You can actually host a watch party. So not only can you post that video, but you can create an event on Facebook and you can actually host a watch party. And if you would like me to actually show you how to do that and record my screen, do me a favor and leave me a comment below, and we'll get that done. Okay, we'll work on some of that as well. But I would really encourage you guys to break out your cell phone, to play the game, to get it done, and to start taking videos, show people around the house. If you don't want to be on camera, then do a quick like what's up, and then do the quick what's up, and then click the button to flip the camera around and say, guys, you're not going to see me anymore, but I'm going to go really slow through the house. Be careful when you're recording. A little pro tip here. Be careful when you're recording that you don't go too fast like this, because then they don't get to really see the room. It becomes blurry. Right? So what you want to do is take your time and go, hey, here's the family room. I'm just going to pan this room really slowly. What I love about this room is it's nice and open. It's got beautiful views of the front yard. You can always see who's coming up to break into your house. The floor is a beautiful oak floor. Let me give you a shot of that. Okay, that's great. Awesome, blah, blah, blah. If you're doing a live feed, it's cool because anybody that comes on, you can ask you questions. But otherwise, just do a nice video that goes all the way through the house without any live feed on Facebook or any social media thing, so you have a legit video. And if you're a little tech savvy, and I can show more about how to do this stuff as well, but you can post it on YouTube, and then you can embed that into your site, and you could just like drive traffic to that, come visit my open house virtually, whatever, right? So guys, get creative. Don't limit yourself. You know, in real estate, we signed up for the uncomfortable. And it's amazing to me, and don't, I'm not knocking on you, okay? So if you're not super comfortable on video, I'm not trying to say this to knock on you, but I just want you to hear a little perspective. It's amazing to me how many of us are so comfortable when somebody comes into an open house to chat, but we get really awkward and weird on video. That camera, that phone, there's people on the other side of it. Just talk to it like a person. It's all good. And you'll be all right. Just pretend it was somebody that was coming in. And you call your phone Nancy. Call your phone Karen. Okay, Karen. But I crack myself up. You guys don't have to appreciate my humor. It's cool. But call your phone a name, right? And be like, you know, whatever. And just in your head, have that name so you feel like you're always talking to somebody, all right? And then take people through the house, give them the real experience, talk to them the way that you would if you were just showing any buyer the property, and go from there. And guys, remember, this could be a great opportunity for you to also do a separate and exclusive video that you could send just to real estate agents. So what if you made one that was just for the home buyers, right? And then what if you made another one and said, hey, fellow realtor friends, I just wanted to give you a sneak peek of a couple things. I have shortened the video for you because you're not the home buyer, but rather the agent. I know you have access to the MLS and you've probably seen some of the stuff online already, but you have a buyer that looks like they might be interested in the property, or in case you do, here's the snapshot. Here's a little of this, a little of that. Here's what I like. Here's what we're offering for commission. Here's how many days we've been on market. This is what we're priced at, and seller can be out at any time, you know, whatever, right? And make a video exclusive to the agents. A lot of times we focus all of our time, money, and energy and efforts into getting a buyer for a listing of ours. And we don't actually focus on attracting agents that might already have buyers that just overlooked it, or they have a buyer set up on an auto search, but they set them up a year ago, so they're not paying attention to them. And give them encouragement to reach out to those buyers, right? And so surface it in a conversation by giving them access to what you've got. And like I said, you don't have to. I'm literally shooting from the hip. That came into my brain like while I was recording this. Think about making a video for the buyers, and then making another video exclusively for the agents that's maybe a little shorter and to the point, stuff like that. Okay? Don't forget to join my texting community. You can add yourself to my contacts by texting 949-216-5448. And by the way, would you do me a huge favor? If you want more content just like this, would you comment below and let me know what you're looking for? And if you want something, of course, we're not going to just sit here and talk about open houses all day. If there's other stuff that, like, what objections are you getting about the coronavirus? What's happening out there in your neck of the woods? Are you getting any? Are you not getting any? What kind of stuff can I make to help you? Let me know what topics you want covered in the comments below, and I'll make sure that we get to as many of those as we can. Okay? Thank you guys for being here. Remember something, real agents work. You've got to be one of them. We'll talk to you soon.